Well,
it seems that some of his notes were true, but the vast majority of them aren't. And, you know, we're looking at a debate of more than 5 hours last August in Parliament. I talk about what's the position of my party, other parliamentary groups, which is now in the hands of the courts. And no one has been charged. Not a single person has been charged. So we're very calm about that. And there's a series of regulations to avoid problems of financing political parties in the future, so that those responsible for the finances of political parties will be monitored by the Parliament on an annual basis, and we've put that out there. And then the Accounts Tribunal is also going to have more transparency in the administration. That's a pioneering legislation, and so it's going to be increasingly difficult for these kinds of behaviors that are inappropriate or that aren't in keeping with the law or with the ideas of normal people of how things should be.
But what were some things that were true? I think that's the thing that you should clear up, because there was a poll that came out last month where 72% of Spaniards said that they felt that you were not truthful when talking about the illegal party finances.
Well,
I always work to try to flip the forecast. Look at the economic forecast about Spain, and we say, well, we're going to turn that around. And so now we're going to work to turn around some of these things that the Spanish society is thinking right now. But I can tell you that the most important thing today, there's two things. One, what are the courts going to say? That's very important. And second, that the government, my government, has already presented a wide-ranging package of measures to make sure that in the future the political parties don't indulge in things that they would later regret.
But if it is proven that some of your campaigns, specifically the 3 times that you ran, it was used illegal financing, then what? Would you resign?
Well,
there's things that can't be shown, and so it doesn't make any sense to say, well, what you should do, can you show this, can you not, if it can't be shown. There was no illegal financing.
And it was also found that some of the evidence was destroyed that the judge requested. So are you going to fire someone in your party? Will you lay them off when you found out who did that?
I have no idea that any destruction of evidence was carried out.
On the laptop in the case, there was found that some of the evidence that the judge requested was not there.
I don't know anything about that. I don't know if someone erased it, they didn't erase it. All I know is that the judge has sent that on to another court, and I hope that that court hands down a decision in keeping with the law, and of course we'll all respect that. But I can't talk about that because I don't know anything about it.
Well, you don't seem fazed by the corruption charges. Are you more worried about the bond market right now than you are about the corruption charges?
I'm very concerned about both things. I'm concerned about the bond market and the economy because we're talking about people's lives here, but I'm also concerned about corruption, and I'm concerned about a lot of other things that are happening in Spain and in the rest of the world. In any case, I have to tell you that Spain, well, you know, I've been in public life for a long time, and I've met many public leaders from all of the parties, and the vast majority of the people who are in public service, whether as governors, whether they're in parliament, whether they're city councilors, they're honest people, and 1, 2, 3 cases, you can't generalize to all of them because that would be deeply unfair.